Welcome to Dapper Traveler, helping you get the most out of your travel experiences. Today we're talking about the Movi, the new gimbal from Freefly Systems that is a blast to use. I took it with me on my trip to DC, and it was the first trip that I was able to use this. So how did it hold up, and what are my thoughts on it now after taking it on a trip? And oh, by the way, a great place to stay and eat while in DC coming up next. Okay, so a couple quick points about the trip to DC. One, a great place to stay is the Hotel Hive. It's a newer boutique hotel. It's got an awesome rooftop bar. It's got a cool bar inside. It's really cool theme, and the rates are actually rather reasonable. And if you book online through them, you not only get a free drink at the bar, but you get the complimentary yoga class as well. So something to check out. It's in a nice location, kind of a quieter area, but you're still only about 2 blocks away from the monuments, or at least the Lincoln Memorial, and because you're on that side of DC, you're really a very, very short Uber ride away from the Georgetown area, so you have a lot of great options for eating and getting around. So definitely check out the Hotel Hive. The next thing is that where you want to eat, you got to go to the Federalist Pig. Federalist Pig, and I'll put all this stuff in the notes down below. One of the best barbecues I've ever had. Surprised that the best barbecue is actually coming from Washington, D.C., which is kind of a city that the dining is getting better, but still kind of really definitely not known for their barbecue. So Federalist Pig, check it out. All right, so let's talk about the Movi and if it's a good tool for you when you're traveling. Clearly, I like to take a lot of videos while I'm traveling, and one of the things that's really important to me is that even though I like the quality of the DSLR, just gets to be a lot of stuff that you're bringing, and kind of that medium that you're trying to hit between enjoying the moment and capturing it. This seems to hit both quite well, that you can just put your cell phone on, get incredible footage, especially I had the iPhone 10 and the footage is amazing. So you're able to get this incredible footage, but not be too intrusive of your trip, and you can still kind of enjoy it. If we get into the pros and cons of this, one of the pros is that it's incredibly easy to balance. So what you have to do is pinch right here. This comes up, that comes up, and you're just going to try to balance it. And I think we're getting pretty close here. Yeah, so we're already balanced. So going real quickly through the pros, I love the shape of this. when you're holding like this and then you have your other hand there, it really forces you to get some steady shots. And so not only is the gimbal working for you, but just your posture and the way you're taking the footage is also working for you to get the best shots possible. It's built quite well, so there's really no issues with that. It was raining the entire time when we were in DC, and I felt at no point was I worried that this thing was not going to work because of a raindrop hitting it. And I did look that you can have it in wet conditions, you just don't want to have it submerged, which is kind of makes sense. So it's incredibly easy to use and it's fun to use. Because of the shape, you can put it flat on somewhere and you can get a great time lapse. You can also, if you're in a restaurant, you can put it on a table, and it's non-intrusive, so it doesn't completely stick out. It sits by itself, and you can use several different ways to film yourself, either the selfie mode, do the time lapse. So there's some pretty cool stuff that you're able to shoot by yourself with this. One thing to note, obviously this thing is it's big enough that it's not going to fit in your pocket, which is just fine because I'd much rather have it the size that it is. But note that it's not small enough where it's just going to slide in your pocket, and nothing collapses here really, so there's really no way to make this any smaller. Probably my top 3 or so cons that I would have of this, and I think some of these are going to get fixed, but right now they don't have the option of filming in log, which is kind of a big deal, especially for people that use both DSLRs and this type of recording with your phone. If you can record and log, that's the best way where you can have both recordings be about as similar as possible, and then when you do your color grading afterwards, you can kind of blend them so it's not completely obvious of which camera or which tool that you're using to record. So I think that's going to be something that's going to be cleaned up in future updates. And kind of with that, Filmic Pro is still so much better as far as taking video with all the different options you have, but you have to use the Movi app to be able to use this correctly. So the more that their app can mirror the Filmic Pro options, the better that this will be able to do things for you. Just a random side note, one of the things that I've found that I wish was a little bit easier is that on this app, they have some great video tutorials of just 45 seconds of each feature that they have on here, but unfortunately you can't access those easily via the app. You have to kind of remember the website. So I wish that was available via the website. So overall, the main question is should you buy this? Well, for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm always going to have a phone in my pocket, and to have something that can create such incredible movies just by keeping this stable and having some tools with it, it's a no-brainer for me. And to be honest, the only thing that I would say that you have to think about is one, the price point of this gimbal compared to others is steep, so it's going to be at the higher price point, but I think the quality is there to make it worth it. The other thing to keep in mind is that it's not as portable, so it's not going to slip in your pocket. So if that's something that you're looking for, there may be some other gimbals that are maybe more straight up that can just slide into your pocket. But overall, this is by far the one I'm so satisfied with the video that's come out. I know some people have asked about if there's any jitters. I haven't noticed any jitters, anything more than than cameraman error of shooting it. Shoot me a comment down below if you have any questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hey, while you're at it, press subscribe. We'll be going to Seattle next week, and we'll see you there.